1 second. Do it again.
Okay, let's go. I'm like Dyno 4. Look, one hand. One hand. Dyno 4. I'm 71 years old. I will not lie.
The old man, he gave us the 71-year-old scooter shout out. Thanks to that guy. We're just driving around. We were out on 69th Street and we just turned off to a side street just like splunking. Those hills, you could always find a random thing, and we just ran into a school which we had never seen before. Upon checking it out, we saw that there was like a little bang to a wall. I had the idea of getting both feet on the wall and try to like kind of launch myself off of it, so kind of like bonk 360 or late 180 as I would call it. It took a little bit to figure it out. I wanted to get it to where I can like boost off it and like really emphasize that I was smashing my 2 feet up, and that was what was launching me the other way, but ended up chunking my wheel right before my last couple tries, and just said, you know, screw it, like if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it this way, and it's going to make the clip better. Sounded like a tire flattening after just running over a pothole.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Nick decides that he's going to use the fence. He's going to pull the fence back and then use the pipe as a grind. So he gave the banked alley topsoil, really laid it out, did it a couple times really well, but I feel like the one that I used in the video was the best one, but I'm going to show all 3 that he did. And Drip Lord, Josh Weaver, came out. He skated with us. And it's always good to have somebody new out with us. Or just good to have somebody else in general, because usually it's like a 2-man crew unless Jim's out, and then it's like a 3-man crew. It was nice to get clips of him too, like outside of his normal element, and just bringing him into like the way we do things. Which isn't no different than anybody else, but we just have a specific formula that we follow.
One hand. Dyno 4. I'm 71 years old. I will not lie.
So from there, we're driving around West Philly some more, and we go deep into an old spot, which is one that we skated in Dyno 1 called the Pit. And the Pit was basically this basketball court where they would have street-style basketball tournaments all through the summer. It's really big in Philly. I believe Kyle Lowry came up from there. But it had like just an assortment of like random ledges and stuff that you can do. But across the way there was this like new area that they built with a ledge and a curved ledge. It's something we didn't wax the first time because just like it's a lot to sit there and wax everything, but somebody else decided to. So we skated that. And I ate the worst shit. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I like was running from the playground and I just kind of tripped and my wheel caught something, and I was like this close from hitting my face, and I was doing everything I can to like make sure I didn't hit my face. And really fortunate, but my hand was ripped up. I remember I was bleeding all over my pants. I bled all over my shirt, and stupid shit you get from mountain skating. I wasn't even doing a trick for that. I was just skating up to the spot, and that's what takes you out. It's always what takes you out.
Big Steve, looking like Goliath. This is just a pebble, could take a giant down.
Blasted the soy out.
Oh! Whew. Redemption. Wow, gotta wipe your bloody hands, Drip. Wow. Ew. Oh, all right. This guy's an innovator.
Drip blasted out of Unity really well. And then we got on out of there. But the pit's like crazy because there's one way in, one way out, so if something were to happen,
Damn.
Really come back here like a day later.
so this is the day we went to this like cheese wedge spot, which this made absolutely no sense why they were there. It was essentially in front of these apartment buildings, and my initial thought was maybe they had these cheese wedge for like moving trucks, but they were still way too low for that. And there's fences blocking in, so cars really can't pull in, so there's really absolutely no reason they should be there. And of course they capped the wrong part of it. I told Nick, because we had no wax, I was like, hey, just get a set slot on him because it'd be cool and quick. He gave it a go, and it took him a little bit because his Mesmer sole plates have been missing a sole plate for about, his Mesmer skates have been missing a sole plate for about 3 months at this point. He had been skating these skates for the entire project, if you haven't noticed. He was just always sticking a little bit, or his wheels would catch because he skates flat in those metal frames, so he finally ended up getting one, but it's just like, these are the things you think it's like, boom, no problem, but this is one of those spots where you have to jump. It's pretty waist high. You're skating uphill. It's the end of the day. You have no wax. This should be your first in and out, but it's what happens sometimes. And you will want to launch off of it, obviously, but there is no good run-up for it. So just like, I just wanted to showcase it in like, hey, look, this weird thing is here for no reason. Why? Nick had the idea he was going to do zero spin and like kind of get his wheels up and roll the iron or the fence. And here's two that I think he did pretty well. And I slow-moed it so you can hear the wheels roll against the thing and see the wheels roll against the thing. So I'll let you be the judge whether it's a good trick or not, but I feel like it's a... But if you enjoyed this one, stay tuned for the next one. Hope you enjoy.